ostentação, palavra que eu gosto de ouvir.
When I take my clothes off, I look at you and I wink. Your eyes roll back like you dozed off.
Good day, ladies and gents, and welcome back. As you can see, I'm not in my traditional uniform. Today I will be called expediter. If you do not know what that is, in the restaurant industry, it also depends on your restaurant. Some restaurants don't even have an expediter, but basically the expediter is in charge of making sure that whatever food comes off of the grill, the oven or whatever, it's their job to make sure that the food is clean on the plate, looks clean, looks presentable, as well as everything that's on the plate matches the ticket.
Hey guys, which one of these is medium rare? Let's just.
Please, let me do it.
That's your job as an expediter. The middleman between the back of the house to the front of the house. So you're in charge of making sure that it is ready to go and sending it on its merry way. Now this little drive episode is dedicated to the expos out there that has to deal with a lot of crap, okay? I've been an expediter for almost a year now. The way our restaurant works is at least once a week somebody's gonna be an expediter of that day. Today is my day. And it's not a really hard job. It's not a really difficult job. It does get a little hot because you're near the kitchen. Some people like it because you don't have to deal with any customers. You're just in the back waiting for the food. Sometimes you just be standing there chilling, nothing really to do if there's no customers. The positive about expediters, or at least in our restaurant case, is that you do get tipped out cash at the end of your shift. The way it works is every server has a percentage taken out of their service charge that is distributed amongst the kitchen, the hostess, the bussers, the bartenders, and the expediter. So the expediter gets a small fraction of the overall total sales of each server that has worked that day. So that's you get paid on top of your wage. So it's not that bad. The only downside is you don't get any extra tip. So you don't get any extra on top of your service charge. You just get whatever percent off of the overall service charge, unlike servers who do get service charge as well as tips. So that's probably the only downside. The pros of being expo is like you don't have to deal with customers that day. You don't have to deal with any rude people or whatever. You do get paid, and you don't have to walk around as much. You just stand there. You maybe move side to side between like the soup station or condiments or whatever, but that's basically the pros. Now the cons is, yeah, you don't get to see people. You can peek your head out every now and then, but like you don't have the opportunity to make tips, and you don't have the opportunity to, like, if you're like a guy or you're single, to flirt or whatever with the cute girl on table such and such. So, and then it is kind of hot back there, so that's why they don't require you to wear your uniform, at least a black shirt, to keep it cool. Now the main con of it is that you're gonna have to deal with servers. Now I say that because sometimes servers can be annoying to you. Like, I don't understand these servers who have been in expo. Like, when they're not expo, they're still kind of jerks. And if you're watching this, you know who you are. And I do have to deal with you sometimes. I say this because sometimes servers give you like pressure, like they're like, how's my food? How's my blah? How's my this and that and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, bro, they're trying their best to fucking get your food, but they got like 20 tickets that they got to deal with. It's kind of fucking hectic back here, and you're adding on undue fucking stress because you're worried about your own personal tables. You're being selfish, complaining, where's your food? And here's these fucking 5 or 6 dudes that are in charge of everything, like they're getting bombarded with tickets upon tickets.
Which one of these is medium rare?
And you're just fucking giving attitude, and you're fucking stressing them, you're stressing me out. because you're worried that the customer is gonna get mad at you, like, where's my food? It's been so long. It's like, bro, it's busy. Fucking chill out, you know? I'm not saying that to the customer, I'm saying that to the server. Now what I do as a server, and I know that the food is taking a little longer, I go to the customer and I'm saying, oh, I'm sorry about the wait, it'll be right out, just a few more minutes, sorry about that. And most guests are fucking, you know, they're like, oh, okay, no problem. As long as you fucking approach your guest and you tell them the situation, you know, most guests will be understanding, especially if they see that the whole fucking restaurant is packed. They're gonna realize that, oh fuck, it's busy, so we might not get our food on the proper opportune time. Okay, so that's a message to other servers out there, is just go to your guest. Just say, hey, you know, I'm sorry about the wait, it is kind of busy, but that's, you know, we're trying to get it as soon as possible, just a few more minutes, it'll be right out, I apologize. Most customers will fucking accept that. You know, you are gonna get those pretentious fucking customers that are gonna give you attitude, but that's like one out of 100. Okay, servers in my ear just like, where's my thing, how long on this, give me an ETA, blah blah blah. They're just giving attitude, and I'm just like, triggered. Bro, ma'am, sir, buddy, look at them, look how hard they're fucking, it doesn't look like they're standing around waiting for food, complaining. No, they're trying to cook it for you. Just look at them. They're sweating their ass off. They're in front of fucking hot ass grills. You know, they probably fucking, their face is all fucking on fire right now. And you're just fucking yelling out, where's my food? Don't do that. I do get the feeling sometimes that the back of the house takes their time on certain people because, you know, it's sort of like a mini revenge. Now, I'm not saying that's what they do. It's just a theory that I have from just seeing it. Right? For certain other servers or expos, sometimes it takes longer for them to get the food out or whatever. Like the expos that are the most difficult usually like keeps on yelling like, how's the food, where's the love? I think that the back of the house purposely, you know, gives them a hard time because the expo's giving them a hard time. It's sort of like a back and forth, like, oh, you want to fucking yell at us? Well, I'm just gonna take my time. I'm not getting in trouble, you are. That's what I think. I'm not sure, but if I was in the back of the house, that's what I would do. It's like, you know, you're giving me fucking a hard time, I'm gonna give you a hard time. I'm trying my best out here in front of fucking flames, burning my face off, just so you can fucking try to get the food out as quickly as possible, just for you to get that extra, you know, tip, which I only get a small percentage of. That's what I would say if I was the back of the house. Most back of the house like me. I am a very laid back expediter. Like, I don't try to rush the back of the house. I try to keep them as stress free as possible. That way they can concentrate on their job rather than worrying about some fucking asshole on the other side of the line screaming at them. Most of the back of the house appreciate me as an expediter, and usually the food comes out fairly quickly when I'm an expediter. Like, I send out the food whenever they put it out, basically. I don't rush them. Only if, you know, if it's an understandable time. If I look at the time ticket and it has been a while, then I will be like, hey guys, you know, it's been a while, can we, you know, sell this? But I try to do it in a fucking respectable, professional manner rather than yelling at them and sounding like a little bitch. Don't take offense. You know, if you're my coworker, don't take offense, but this is just what I see. It's what I notice. You know me, I'm quiet most of the times. That's because I'm observing. I'm watching. So, like, as an expediter, like, just be fucking respectful to, you know, the back of the house. They're trying their best to get the food out for you as quickly as possible, but also make sure that it's correct. Because you know you're gonna have those customers that are gonna order a fucking steak and they want it like medium, but it comes out a little more bloody, and they want it cooked a little longer, and that just adds more fucking pressure to the back of the house. So, like, the more you rush them, the more the food's gonna get rushed, and the more it's gonna be not what the customer ordered, and then you're gonna just have to try to fix it. So, like, give them time to cook the food properly. That way there won't be any fucking problems. The customer can stand to wait a couple more minutes before receiving their food, rather than receiving their food and it's not fucking what they want, and now they're gonna have to wait more time while everyone else is eating, and they're just sitting there like steaming, like, fuck, I want to eat right now, but everyone else has their food, but mine wasn't cooked properly, so I gotta fucking send it back. You know? It's better that they wait before they get the food than be fucking teased with the food, and then now that their fucking eyes has seen it and they're hungry but it's not right, now they gotta wait a little longer, which just fucking adds more fucking, you know, pressure. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. Is like, it's better that the customer waits before they see their food rather than seeing their food and waiting a little longer. It's just like a cock tease, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my French, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like when you see something and you want it but it's not ready, you know, and you send it back, you're just gonna get more mad. Just understand that, you know, everything takes fucking time. I was like, why does the volume keep coming up? And I'm just fucking, the bar is pressing up against the volume thing. I was like, what the fuck? Poltergeist? Nah. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for another episode where I just fucking just talk shit while I'm driving to work. Peace.